This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Uncharacteristic start for Kyle Busch there. He didn't jump out in front.
Well, it's not over yet. This lap isn't done.
He's able to hang on that right rear quarter panel, Phil. He's up beside Ron Hornaday going down into turn 3. It's very difficult to keep your truck up under you when you've got another truck on.
Oh, Album's already. There goes Ron Hornaday. He turns around. Into the wall he goes. The left front of the truck. And problems with the 71 getting into him as well.
Johnny Benson got a piece of that. He got a piece of Ron Hornaday.
Johnny Benson, yes, on the right side of that truck, more damage. These two trucks separated by just 6 points, and they didn't even make it to the start-finish line for lap 1.
I'll tell you, how reminiscent of that is a couple years ago when Johnny Benson and Mike Skinner, look at all the damage on this VFW Chevrolet.
Johnny Benson got away with it. He drove off, got some tires, and came through the field to win the race. Ron Hornaday is done. This truck's got to go to the garage area for a lot of work. It's torn up severely. He will be behind the wall possibly for the majority of the night. I told you when they went down into turn 3, a key moment on that lap was when they exited turn 2. Kyle Busch hung right there on Hornaday. Made Hornaday try to drive the bottom when he got to turn 3, and that's hard to do. Tires are cold. You're pinching your truck down. Next thing he knows he's spinning out. That truck's going to be fine.
Take another look. This is getting into turn 3.
Kyle Busch just drives up on the outside of him, gives Ron plenty of room, but Ron slides up the hill and gets into Kyle Busch.
Had to chase that truck up the hill. He made contact. Kyle does a nice job saving his truck, but Ron Hornaday cannot keep that truck out of the outside wall. And J.R. Fitzpatrick, who had a great qualifying effort, came in and made some pretty hard contact with the 33 of Hornaday.
Just got one more thing to do, and that is talking. Oh, we have the caution on the racetrack. Coming back to me in just a second, guys.
All right. It looks as though a caution on turn 2. It's Russ Duggar in that 89 who brings out the second caution of the night. This one doesn't include both of our championship competitors, like the first one did.
I'm telling you, I never cease to be amazed.
That's no fun.
Now he goes to the inside, tries to take the position away from Scott Speed, and we've got another caution on the racetrack. This time it's the 50 of Craig Wood.
Another big break for Johnny Benson. Johnny had found himself 23.5 seconds behind. He was only about 5 seconds ahead of our leader, Kevin Harvick.
Craig Wood, you see there pictured on the left. He is the next truck ahead of Ron Hornaday. So while it's a break for Johnny Benson, it's also a break for Ron Hornaday. I don't know. These guys won't get this truck fixed well enough to stay ahead of Ron, I don't think.
Probably not. And
I like his hair.
And there's another look at what just took place.
Wow, I don't understand what happened.
Smashing into the inside barrier.
A little bit. He's got some great trucks he's racing with. Ooh, look at Colin Brown.
6. He's going to go around. Into the wall goes Colin Brown. And that was contact with the 23 of Johnny Benson. And a caution comes out once again. The 4th one of the night.
Colin was on the inside of Johnny. They were racing hard coming off turn number 4. Colin got loose on the inside there. Lost control of that Conway Ford. And you see, watch this now.
I know.
You see, Colin gets loose off the corner, and then the 23 of Johnny Benson was right there. Johnny gave him plenty of room, but Colin just got loose on the inside. I think Richie Waters, I think he might bring Kyle Busch down pit road.
It's time to pie.
Saw a little speed zorb down there on the racetrack in 1 and 2. Looked like these trucks were smoking a little bit, but they'll get that blown off there in a lap or so.
Kyle Busch has been so strong tonight. Can Kevin Harvick reel that guy in and finally get by him?
I think that's the fastest truck. I think Kevin Harvick does have the best truck, Rick. So, yes, I'd say he'll get up there and get with Kyle Busch.
Oh, Johnny.
No, Johnny Benson gets involved in this one once again. The 7th gets into the wall, and now a caution comes out, and our championship contender gets involved again.
This is damage. This will hurt that truck. Look at how hard he hit. Watch when he hits this wall.
It's unbelievable.
Look at the splitter and the damage to the right side and the middle of that truck.
Yeah, and look at the right rear corner. Look at all the damage now. Look at that. I'm telling you, I believe it's pulled that right.
We would have.
Let's see what happened.
Yeah, let's
Johnny
take another
Benson's
look.
down on the inside of TJ Bell when they get to turn 1. Ooh. Johnny's in trouble from the word go.
Hard.
Yeah, Johnny just expected TJ to go in a little wider, give him a little bit more room. Johnny had that inside wall coming up on his left, and they just made contact entering turn number 1.
Looked like Johnny got in trouble in a hurry, though, Phil. As soon as he let off the gas, I think the truck either bottomed and he pushed and got up toward TJ Bell, or he got loose. It didn't look normal from the time they got off the gas trying to get into turn one. Watch right here. Caution. He might need a caution to get things bunched back up so he can go for this win, but darn, he's driving through, guys.
Oh, and problems again with the 23.
Boy, that may just put John West Townley also involved. I'll tell you, that's a huge break for Kyle Busch now. He's got new tires. The fastest truck on the racetrack. There's Kenny. Kenny was involved in that. Kenny was running up in about the 11th spot.
He had actually worked his way into the top 10, and it looks like he's got some right front flat. Did that result from contact? Yes, he's had some contact under this latest caution. Solid run for that 15 truck, and Kenny Wallace. John West Townley had gotten some damage as well. Those two trucks might have gotten together. They were running in 11 and 12 together.
Take another look at what just took place to bring out our 7th caution of the night.
See, John West goes on the outside of the 11 of David Starr, then on the outside of the 15. I don't think Kenny knew that John West was there. Moved up the racetrack a little bit, squeezed John West into the outside wall.
That's a shame. Both those guys were having good runs. John West in a backup truck.
Off the 51 of Kyle Busch with the fresh tires. He's also got to worry about that 30 right on his back bumper. Look at this, side-by-side racing when the green flag comes out. 3 wide, Kyle Busch in the middle. A little bumping and banging. Kyle Busch trying to get by that 19 of Brad Keselowski.
What a move off the second turn. He got 2 trucks in one corner.
And he's coming.
He is coming. You say, you said, can Kevin Harvick hold off Kyle Busch? Well, people would say, well, he's running 7th. I hope he can. But you don't know what Kyle Busch has got in mind. He's got fresh tires, and he's on a mission.
He's got 4th right now, going after 3rd on Brian Scott.
Are there enough laps left in this race? 8 to go. Kyle Busch trying to take 3rd away from Brian Scott.
Richie Waters left Atlanta with a set of new tires in his pit. I know that got on his nerves. He came and got tires here. Can they make up for it? Can they drive up there and get this win?
Meanwhile, Eric Darnell pulls to the inside of Brian Scott to try to take over that 4th spot. Side by side to 4th.
Brian Scott looking for a career best finish here at Phoenix International Raceway. Coming into this race, 7th was the best he's ever been able to do. That was Talladega earlier this year.
I like what he's done tonight, Phil. He's been steady, he's been fast, and has driven a smart race. Racing right now for the 4th spot.
Got a good battle for 6th right behind them. Skinner and Brad Keselowski side by side.
They've been side by side the last 10 laps. They were side by side when Kyle Busch went between them.
Little bumping there. Mike Skinner slides over and bumps into that 19 of Brad Keselowski.
Brad gives him plenty of room.
Trying to get that run.
Good corner for Skinner. He was able to pull alongside of Brad Keselowski, even with him off 2. Can he clear him in 3?
They continue side by side through 3 and 4. Todd Bodine running 2nd. Kyle Busch is 3rd. Look at this group of trucks. Brad Keselowski a little hard on the brakes. A little smoke coming out of the left front. There, that's a battle for 2nd. Todd Bodine just in front of Kyle Busch. 5 laps of racing remaining here at Phoenix. Can he get by him?
Meanwhile, he's going to go to the outside. Right now, Kevin Harvick has got about a 2nd lead over this battle for 2nd.
But the battle for 2nd is over. Kyle Busch takes that spot. And despite the fact that he was side by side with Todd Bodine that lap, he still outran Kevin Harvick.
He's got to make up at least 25 100ths of a second each lap if he's going to catch him. Right now, he has 4 laps to do it.
I'm not sure Kyle Busch didn't run into the outside wall trying to pass that 30 truck coming off turn 2.
Passing a truck, running into the wall, and still catching the leader. That's a good sign late in the race.
Kyle Busch restarted 16th on lap 134.
Look right side of your screen here. That's Kyle trying to move to the outside of Todd. Oh, I think he does make a little contact with the outside wall.
Just kissed it with the right rear. Only picked up a 1/2 a second on Harvick that last lap, though. He's going to run out of time.
It's not going to be enough time for him. These two continue to run side by side.
Skinner did away with Keselowski. Now he's driving up on the inside of Darnell, trying to get a top 5 in that 5
They make contact.
The final laps of this race, and a lot of bumping and banging for positions in the top 5 right now. 2 to go. Kevin Harvick in front of Kyle Busch, Todd Bodine, Brian Scott, and Mike Skinner. They're your top 5. Look at the lead that the 2 of Kevin Harvick has over that 51 of Kyle Busch.
The 51 of Kyle Busch is faster right now, but I'm telling you, he's running out of time. There goes Brad Keselowski. Keselowski by the 99 of Eric Darnell. That's for 6th.
These guys are racing fiercely all over the place. White flag. Can Kevin Harvick get back here with the win?
Kevin Harvick takes the white flag. Less than a mile to go at Phoenix for Kevin Harvick. This will be the 3rd race he has won in the Truck Series, and all 3 will have come at Phoenix International Raceway as we see Matt Crafton with troubles.
Too big a lead. There's no way Kyle Busch is going to catch him now.
Even though it started off looking like a bad night for Kevin Harvick, his race truck had problems early on. He is going to win at Phoenix,
job, buddy.
and that makes everything better.
That's a record win.
Awesome job.
Brian
Yeah,
Scott
Kevin.
comes across in 4th with a best career finish for him.
Thing was awesome.
Sure is good to see Skinner get his feet back up under him, get a top 5 finish in that 5 truck. We talked about the points battle for the 4th position in the Truck Series, and Skinner took advantage of that tight battle.
And there's the guy right there in that VFW Chevrolet. 3 points behind going into Homestead next week.
Unbelievable. It came in 6 points the difference. Well, Ron Hornaday made up 3 points tonight.
And guys, by the way, KHI now has won 3 races in a row with 3 different drivers.
That's the Aaron's trivia question we asked earlier. First time ever that's happened that one team has won 3 in a row with 3 different drivers.
Yeah, hats off to Mark Smith, too, with Pro Motor for powering those Chevrolet engines.
And remember, next week in Miami Homestead, we're going to see Ryan Newman again. Ryan Newman won't get behind the 2 of this Camping World Chevrolet.
I don't think anyone is surprised to see that 2 truck in victory lane. They were really strong all throughout practice. He stumbled a little bit qualifying, kind of hacked Kevin off. He said, I just didn't do my job qualifying. He certainly did his job tonight.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a special presentation of ABC Sports, spanning the globe to bring you the biggest events in the wide world of sports.